Welcome to Shomach Shava on the Daf Shir Sponsor Luinish Basar Yakashom Leabas Yitzchok. We're holding in Basra Daf Pi Aleph. The Taisis in Amud Aleph brings a discussion. Can Gerim converts can they say Shenishbat Laviseinu that Kodesh Baruch Hu was Nishbat to the Avos to give Eretz Yisrael? Rabbi Nutam brings the Mishnah in Bikurim that says the Gerim don't bring Bikurim because they can't say the words Asher Nishbat Laviseinu Lo Seslanu. And Rabbi Nutam understands the pshat is they can't say Laviseinu because their fathers were not Jews. The Ri argues, and the Ri says no, they still can say Laviseinu. And the reason is because even though they're not descendants of the Avos in a direct way, but Avraham Avinu is called Av Hamoin Goyim. So Avraham Avinu is the father of all Goyim, and therefore all Gerim can associate with him. But the Ri says they cannot say Asher Asat Alonu, you didn't give us the land. They're descendants maybe of the Avos, they relate to Avraham Avinu, but they can't say that Kodesh Baruch Hu gave them the land. And this leads to a discussion regarding Birkas Hamazon. Can they say in Birkas Hamazon, Shinchal Toil Aviseinu Eretz Toivo, say according to Rabbi Nutam, they're not Aviseinu, and according to Ri, maybe the Eretz Toivo did not come to them. But many of the Rishonim here in the Sugya, the Ramban, the Rashba, the Ritva, the Ran, they all say the Gerim La'alocha could say Asher Nishbato Laviseinu Lo Seslanu. And the reason is, explains the Rashba, because first of all, the Avos are considered to be the Avos of the Gerim as well. The same way Avraham Avinu is Av Hamon Goyim, that also applies to Yitzchak and Yaakov Avinu as well. Shloishes Avos and Avos Kol Olam. Now what about Lo Seslanu? So we should say that even though the Gerim don't have a Chelik in Eretz Yisrael, but they're part of the nation that's Chelik in Eretz Yisrael, and that's good enough. It's like the children that didn't take Chelik in Eretz Yisrael, or like the Kohanim and Levim did not take Chelik in Eretz Yisrael. The Gerim, they belong to a nation that got a Chelik in Eretz Yisrael, and therefore the Rishonim hold that the Gerim could say Shenishbat Laviseinu Lo Seslanu. Now, in the Rambam, we find a steer, we find a contradiction. Because the Rambam, Perek Gedal, Milchus Bikurim, Halacha Gimel, says regarding Bikurim, that a Ger could come and say Mikra Bikurim. The Lashon of Rambam is, Hager Meivi V'Koirish, Shenemar La'Avram, Av Hamon Goyim Nisaticha, Hareyu Av L'chol Oilam Kula, Shechos V'Tagavei Ashchina. But on the other hand, the Rambam, Hilchus Ma'aseh Sheni, in the end of Hilchus Ma'aseh Sheni, when he speaks about Vidu Ma'asos, we know we have two things that you say in Beis Hamikdash that's brought down Parashat Kisovei, this upcoming Parasha. The one is Mikra Bikurim, the other one is Vidu Ma'asos. So Vidu Ma'asos says the Rambam that they cannot say Vidu Ma'asos. So says the Rambam why? So l'chura the Rambam is contradicting himself. He says you can say Mikra Bikurim, but they can't say Vidu Ma'asos. What is the difference between Mikra Bikurim and Vidu Ma'asos? So the He'ara on the Mishnah Lamelech over there sends us to the Kapos Tmorim on Sukkot Lamed Ches. That he says, says, if you look closely into the Lashon that you have in Bikurim and compare it to the Lashon that you have in Vidu Ma'asos, you see that Bikurim is written B'Lashon Osid. Shenishbat Laviseinu Lo Seslanu. The Shvuah to the Avos to give it to us in the future. Now, the meaning is to give it to us after the Avos died when the children come to Eretz Yisrael. But it's still a future tense. But when we talk about Vidu Ma'asos, we're saying Lashon Avar. Asher Nosat Alonu. So says the Kapos Tmorim, the Gerim will be taking Chelik in Eretz Yisrael L'Asid Lavoi. When Mashiach comes, the Gerim do take Chelik in Eretz Yisrael. They just didn't take Chelik in Eretz Yisrael when he came from Mitzrayim. Says the Har in the Mishnah Mech, what's the reason? What's the difference? Because when Am Yisrael came from Mitzrayim, they were the chosen nation. All the Gerim wanted to join. So they said Gerim don't take Chelik in Eretz Yisrael. But in Olam Hazeh, if a Ger comes and joins Am Yisrael, that shows he really means it. So when Mashiach comes, he will have a chelik in Eretz Yisrael. So therefore, Bikurim that's speaking B'Lashon Osid, Lo Seslanu, so then a Ger could say it as well. But in Ma'asos is Lashon Avar, Lashon Osato, they didn't get it yet, and therefore the Ger cannot say it. A beautiful word of the Kapos Tmorim to put it into Lashon Rambam. Now, Lalibo, the Arizal, maybe we could add one more thing. Yadua, the Arizal brings in the beginning of Parsha Shvois and Shah Psukim, that the reason Am Yisrael goes to goes, the Gemara Pesachim says that Am Yisrael goes on Rachi Sfasu Gerim. So the Maharizal explains that there's nitzoitis of Dusha all over the world, and Am Yisrael needs to go there and collect it. And part of the process to collect it is considered to be Gerim. The Gerim can be the Gerim Mamish, it can be also not Gerim, it can be any type of mitzvahs they're doing. But bringing the Gerim into Am Yisrael is collecting the nitzoitis of Dusha that disappeared, that went away. Now, it's brought down a few Sfarim I found in the Arvi Nachal. I heard it from my Rebbe, Ramosh Shapir Zatzal, many times, that really the tzoyin of Yaakov Avinu is compared to Am Yisrael. Yaakov Avinu was raising the tzoyin, raising the sheep, and that's compared to Am Yisrael. And we know that the tzoyin, Yaakov gave part of the tzoyin to Esav. So it's brought down that, that's what Moshe used to bring, that the tzoyin Yaakov that was brought to Esav, these are some of the gerim that we need to come and extract out of Esav throughout the Golos. Because there's different nitzoitas that belong to different tzoyin Yaakov that's around, you need to come and collect, and some of them will only come back when Mashiach comes. And this is all connected with the Gemara in Shabbos says that the gerim owned on Har Sinai. The neshama of the gerim were in Har Sinai. So if so, the gerim really are shaykh to Klal Yisrael. They're part of tzoyin Yaakov. They were on Har Sinai. They really do belong to the Avos. So based on that, it really works very well with the Shittas HaRishayim that say that a ger could say Laviseinu lo seslanu. And yesh oid la'ayim b'sugya zu. Anyone who wants to join the Shom HaShava email list to WhatsApp group, please email shomhashava@gmail.com.